This video will show you how to do the final assembly on your X-axis. We'll put on the end stop, or limit switch, and the striker panel. It's important that this has been left off so that we can route the wires through to the other side of this from where the limit switch is going to be mounted. So the first thing we'll do is put on the limit switch, and I'm going to do, the first thing I'll do here is to tap one of these holes and drill it out with the 3mm drill bit, just like we did on the Y-axis assembly. So let's pop that in there. I'll grab our 3mm drill bit and drill through. Do this really slowly. Let the drill bit guide its way through. There we go. And that'll go on there. So we need to tap this bottom hole that corresponds with the hole that we've just made a little bit bigger. Grab our M3x10 button head. I'll just pop that through there. Put that on there. Now the next thing we've got to do is route these cables down around through to the other side. I want to bring them together with the cables or the wires from the stepper motor. So we're just going to take this out of the header shroud. These little clips, you should be able to get a fingernail underneath them. If you can't get a fingernail under it, get one of these little screwdrivers. Oops. Grab that off. I just want to bend the wires down. I'm going to put it through that bottom hole. Do the same with the next one. It does get a little bit tight in that hole when one's already been through. They should fit. Now they need to come back up through on the other side through one of those two holes. Best to do this bottom one. The bottom one here, that'll have to be drilled out with a 3mm drill bit. So I'm just going to grab the drill bit again and pop that in there. Just do it really slowly. Should take a second. Put a little bend on that. And make sure you don't cross over your belt. Pop that through there. And we don't want to tie a knot in it, so I'll do that. I'll pull that tight. Now you should just make sure you bend it out of the way of the belt there. If it's pulled tight, it shouldn't touch. Let's grab the other one. Do the same. There we go. You've also got to be careful not to break the wire at the junction of the header terminal and the wire. There we go. You could even do a 3.5mm hole on this, would make it even easier. And there we go. That routing is, cable routing's done, and they should meet up with that. Now you'll notice that these wires are longer than what you'll have with the stepper motor. We'll actually need to extend the stepper motor wires to suit. So I've extended these wires, and I've put some header pins on there on the ends. These have been extended to 500mm from the base there at the stepper motor. So now I'm just going to pop this the little end bracket on. Popping this in here, and I'll glue it in place. I'll just wait for that to set. Now that that's set, I'm going to take these wires, pull them underneath like this, so you can see it sits under there like this. That goes around. There's a little cutout or a scallop cut out of the base of this this little bracket here. I'll pull that up and over the top, and there's a little scallop taken out of the top of this here. I'll just pull those into that and take a piece of tape, and I'm going to stick them to this. And squish it quite tight. And then again down at the base. And I'll just sit that out to the side because there's a little hole here which correlates with one of the bearing bolts. So I'll just pop that to the side, and again take a bit more tape. And that just assists the wiring back down into the machine when the Z-axis is going up and down. One thing we've got to do is clip this lever shorter. Take some length off the lever. Should have done that right at the beginning. So again, like with the other two, at that first bend, like that. Then we've just got to get the striker to suit. Now if this little bolt hits it, you can just push it forward until it clears, and we can adjust the striker to suit. Alright, and bend it down, bend it forward a bit, and that's perfect.